We look to secure our place in the next round today. We take on Banaco Strava once again. First, we take on Hearts in the league, and we need to keep that momentum rolling. This is Beyond Blue Brazil. Welcome in. We take on Hearts today. They're doing well in the league. They're fourth in the table. If we have a quick look how things are, we haven't played any games since last time where we picked up the victory against Banaco Strava 5-0. Basically put the game to bed, I think. We also beat St Mirren in the Scottish Cup 5th round. And now we take on Hearts. Fourth in the table, looking strong this season. They've pulled further ahead of Aberdeen. It looked like Aberdeen were going to be the fourth best team in the land, but Hearts a decent run, rattling off 3 wins in a row, so beating them right now would really, again, it's all about cementing our place. We're 10 points clear at the top. I've got every confidence that this touch wood, this should be our year. But these are the kind of games that can really trip you up. Celtic actually beating Rangers 3-0. That's actually good for us. Rangers were in second place. Celtic swoop in. Celtic definitely seem to have Rangers' number so far in this save. That could open us up to go 12 points clear at the top. Ooh, that would be huge. Line up to take on Hearts today. We're going with Keenan Bates in goal. Bola comes in at left wing back. He's a former Hibernian man. He'll want to beat Hearts. Dick Linus at right wing back. Big Al and Kamara as the centre back pairing. Got a couple of players need a bit of a rest. This game is 2 days. 2 days removed for our European game. So it's very difficult on the legs. McLean as our deep line playmaker. Queeley alongside his defensive mid. Scott comes back in. He needs match fitness, but a good game for Alex Scott to come back and try and get his legs up to task. August Allgreen alongside him. They've got a good partnership there. Johnson and Velasco, we lead with a strong front line. Like to kill this game off early, rotate in a couple of players, maybe get Oliveira, get Stuart McCord back involved. He's come back from an injury. Maybe Waldson some minutes. We're away from home, but we want to take the game to Hearts. We want to put them away. All about maintaining momentum here. If we can pick up another 3 points in the league, go into the Banaco Strava game where I think the tie's over at 5-0, rotate the team there, set ourselves up for the next Premier League game. It's about picking up those wins. We have to be perfect. I want to win the title before we hit the championship round, genuinely. And we're close to doing that. Hearts starting well here at home. Certainly had a lot of shots so far. Misplaced pass, we don't manage to win that. Would have been nice to nip that in front there, and Big Al will head our way. Hackney, McKenzie. Just need an interception, a tackle somewhere. That's a great ball. Keeper's all over that. Keenan Bates swoops it up. Lovely. Bates punts it long. Velasco doesn't win the header. Nod down McPherson. Hearts just coming straight back at us. Oh, missed tackle. Well, we haven't really got going so far. 20 minutes in, we find ourselves 1-0 down to Hearts. Yeah, not great. Linus just misses that tackle, lets him in, and to be honest there, Keenan Bates, I don't think there's much a keeper can do. Could try and encourage the team. We started to grow a little bit more in the half, but overall we really haven't got going. Point the finger, tell them I'm not happy, send them out, attacking. Be more expressive. Let's see what we can do. Nobody's playing particularly poorly. The front, Velasco's not having a great game. Neither is Johnson. I'm going to take Johnson off for Oliveira. I feel like Velasco's so important for set pieces, etc. And like he can be having a bad game and then he'll just suddenly come alive. Oh, great header out to Johnson. Johnson, it's a very poor pass. Queeley with the interception. Linus now, can he make up for his earlier mistake? Good delivery here would do just that into Velasco. Bit of a heavy touch, pulls back to Queeley. Going all the way back to our centre-backs here. McLean, Kamara, Queeley. Lifts it in. Scott nods down. All green. Johnson. What a miss. That's why we're subbing him off. That was terrible. It was our first time really through on goal, per se, in this match. Very tricky. Need to do something. When we lose the ball, we're gonna try and counter press. Velasco on the corner. Decent enough delivery, but nobody close to it. Scott now. Kamara, McLean, really, all green. Velasco. Oh, curls that one past the post. I'm taking off. Who do I take off? Take off Scott for Waldson. And Linus for Paul Byrne. Oh, I can't believe that has just happened. I can't believe we've just lost that game. Even with rotation and rest in a couple of positions like full back and that, and I know it's away from home, but that is so bad. That is as bad as we've been. Now, we are still 9 points clear at the top. But that was a chance to put our foot across the throat of the Old Firm, and we didn't do it. Oh, that's bad. Oh, it's not the kind of result I wanted. That one's going to sting. That one's going to sting for a while. We got to pick ourselves up. We got to go play Bannock Ostrava. I'm going to rotate the side. I don't think we'll blow a 5-0 lead. But given how poor that was, I'm more worried about our league form, about taking our eye off the prize, and the prize that we should be aiming for this season is the title. Taking on Bannock Ostrava, in which I think is like a match that we've already got won, or a tie with it doesn't really matter. Eric shot in goal, Pedrinho left wing back, Linus right wing back. We go with Big Al and Manny as our centre back pairing. Ham and Murray come into the defensive midfield. Waldson and Pedrinho as our attacking midfielders. We're going to go with Oliveira as the advanced forward and McCord as the deep line forward support. McCord wants to play there. I don't think that's necessarily his best position, but it's a rare chance to allow him to play that as we rest Velasco. We have to make sure that our next game in the SPFL goes a lot better than that Hearts game. So, yeah, rotate the side. We're 5-0 up. If things start getting rough, we've got players come off the bench who can make a difference. They're playing Narrow Diamond. We've gone Brazilian Box. Here we go. I think there's goals in this game for us. I'd like to think that we'll get at them early on. Oh, I don't like this. Oh, I don't like this at all. Oof. Shut doesn't move, but fortunately it skims the bar. Dane Murray, one of those players, really been on the fringes of the first team, but comes in here and hopefully can do a good job. We've not seen much of the ball so far at all. Right, intercepted. Waldson. What did he see? Just straight up the guts. Pure. I don't know if that was panic, what that was. It was odd. They've kicked it all the way back to our goalie. Manny now. Back to Shut. Back to Manny. Move out to the wing. Pedrinho. Can he stretch his legs now? Down the left-hand side. Waldson. Lifts it for McCord. It's very nice. Very nicely done. It's a great ball. McCord, controlled finish on the volley. As he puts his 11th goal of the season away. I mean, McCord, I think, is turned into a really good signing for us. The only issue we've had with him has been injuries. And getting him into that starting 11. You know, when you've got Gordon Johnson, when you've got Santiago Velasco, it's hard to rotate those two out because they work so well together. Certainly in the league. Right, 1-0 up. It's more than enough. We're 6-0 up on aggregate. Just send them out to continue this game. Get this 1-1, and then we'll see who we get in the next round, effectively. That's where I am mentally right now. I'm going to take off Big Al, just throw on Dylan Torres as a centre-back. Oliver's actually not having a great game. Could maybe sub him out, but I think we'll probably just continue to rest Gordon Johnson and Velasco. I could throw Pedrinho up top, but I don't think it's necessary. Pedrinho at left wing back, could maybe take him off for maybe Paul Byrne. I think I'll probably just leave him. I think we'll just leave Paul. He'll come into the next game. I decided not to go Bola in this game because although he had a good game last time, he doesn't give us much going forward, and that's really a big part of what we need from the wing backs. That width, that additional man to play the ball to, play that cutting ball, or to cut it back to the DLP, that sort of thing. If I could go and spend money at the end of the season, go out and get and improve 2 positions, it would be my wing backs. They've just waltzed in. Michael Swartz just steps past Eric Schutt and puts it by. Some question marks over Eric Schutt. I thought he had locked down the goalkeeper position. It sort of wavered all season back and forth between him and Keenan Bates because both of them are good enough. It wasn't so much that I thought one over the other, but Eric's had a couple of mistakes in him. The mistake that cost us our Europa League campaign. That mistake there in a game where it's already won, you can kind of forgive that. But if you isolate that incident there, 1-on-1, the guy walks by him and just taps it in, and pretty poor positioning wise. Tell the team they did well. Want to get morale up, keep it up. We're through the next round, which is all we really wanted to do. So right through the first knockout round, Europa Conference League, we've got a very busy schedule ahead of us. The question is, who are we going to play in the next round? When does that get drawn? Euro Conference League, second round draw today. And there's some big teams left in this. We'd like to avoid Bayer Leverkusen, Villarreal, Feyenoord, Lokomotiv Moscow, Galatasaray, Tottenham. Oh, God. Don't like playing English teams in Europe at this stage. This many seasons in, they'll be monstrous. There's some teams there we certainly would like to play. Apple Limassol, Aris, Zoria. Let's see if we get lucky. I'll take a look. Legia Warsaw. Oh. 4 teams left, and honestly, we want the Swiss team. Galatasaray will be tough. Sassuolo will be tough. It's a home tie. Sassuolo. We play the team from Italy. I think that's a pretty... Ooh, they're not having a good season in Italy. They're 18th. Wow. Europe must be having a big impact on them. Well, that is quite the game. Quite the game we have coming up. So we actually still have to play this week of hell. We play in this space of 6 days. We play 3 games. That is brutal. We play on the 3rd, the 6th, and the 9th. That is a tough run. I think what we'll do, we'll come back for the St. Johnstone game because St. Johnstone keep ducking us. We'll come back for the St. Johnstone game and play Sassuolo in the first knockout round next. That Hearts result has me rattled. It really does. We're 9 points clear, but how long can we hold on this? Join me next time and find out when we once again go beyond Blue Brazil.